All right, all right, all right, all right. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's get it going, boys. Today we have the first European final. We got the first European final of the season, of this end of the season, whatever you want to really call it. Hold on. Bam, 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 bam. All right, give me 1 second. All right. So today, boys, we have the Europa League final: Aston Villa versus Freiburg. Interesting, Europa League, man. It brings back memories. It brings back memories to the dark days of Barcelona. I will say, bro. Hold on, give me a second. I will say the Europa League anthem is incredible, though. I love their anthem. I love their anthem. You know what? When I first heard it watching Barcelona, it made me think of something. Europa League is obviously a tier down below the what's it called? Obviously a tier below the Champions League, right? And when I saw us play in the Europa League and I heard the anthem and I saw the players lined up and I'm like, all right, this. You know what this anthem means? You know what this anthem means? It means you're below the level you should be. The Champions League is because when you compare the anthems, like the anthem of Europa League, whoa, like it's so like upbeat and it sounds powerful. Well, the Champions League, it sounds majestic. It sounds holy, like like you see the difference, right, between something that's upbeat and you got to fight for getting back to the Champions League, getting back to the holy grail of European football, right? So that's how I saw it the first time. I'm like, all right, this is the battle. We got to fight our asses in the Europa League and get back to the holy grail that is the Champions League, right? That's how I saw the anthems the first time I heard the not the first time, but when I heard the Europa League under Barcelona. So I don't know if I'm over exaggerating it, but that's how I saw it. But we got an interesting final today. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me just do something real quick. Sorry I haven't streamed in a while, guys. I've been having some problems with my connection. I hope that I fixed it. I'm not sure if 100% I did. I really hope I did because it was annoying not being able to stream because of stupid ass the connection would just always go off. It was so annoying. All right. But let's talk about the game because the game is gonna start in a couple minutes. So Aston Villa versus Freiburg for the Europa League final, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the lineups that both teams have decided to go up with for today. For Freiburg, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know half of these guys. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and tell you guys that I've watched every single Europa League match and have stayed in tune of every single game. I'm just watching the final to watch the final. I want to enjoy the final. It's a European final, so that's really my case for watching this game. But I just know Villa beat Nottingham Forest, and who did Freiburg beat to get to the final? They beat Braga. They beat Braga, so that's all I really know about this. But I'm just here to watch the final, bro. But let's see if I know any of these guys from Freiburg. Ginter, I know Ginter. I know. That's it. Oh, Grifo, he's Italian, right? Yeah, okay, I know Grifo. Of Ginter and Freiburg is all I know. I know Aston Villa's team, though. Aston Villa's team, I know. I've been watching Aston Villa, so I know their team. They win with Emi Martinez and goal, back on of Cash, Konza, Torres, Digne. Midfield of Tielemans, Rogers, Morgan Rogers, my baller right here. I love Morgan Rogers. Lindelof, and up top, McGinn, Watkins, and Buendia. So very interesting lineup right there. But let's just switch over to the game because the game's going to start any second now. What the fuck, Maryland? She was not updated at all. Let's see if we can hear that.
Clubs tonight. The 40,000 fans that can count themselves lucky enough to be inside the VISCA stadium with us.
But all we know about one thing we know about the Europa League, Unai Emery is the king of the Europa League. If there's a manager that you want to be coached by in a Europa League final, unless you're Arsenal, it is most definitely Unai Emery, bro. He is the I'm pretty sure he's the manager who has won the most Europa Leagues. Let me search that up, Will. Yeah, Unai Emery is the most successful manager in the Europa League history, having won the tournament a record 4 times. 3 consecutive times with Sevilla and 1 time with Villarreal, bro. See? Unai Emery is the master of the Europa League. The only time he lost the Europa League final was against Chelsea when he was coaching Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal, we know they're bottleless when it comes to European football. You know, yesterday they proved that they're not bottlers when it comes to the league anymore after winning the league after 22 years. But, yeah, Aston Villa, I think everyone can put them as favorites to go into this game and win it all because they have the man himself, Unai Emery. But Freiburg, I'm sure, will have something to say about themselves. Again, Aston Villa, I know how they play. I know how good they are. They have a lot of talent. But Freiburg, I have no idea how they play. I have no idea what they're going to offer on the pitch. So as much as I see Aston Villa winning this game and having them as favorites, I can 100% say that they're 100% winning this because who knows how Freiburg will go in today. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we see a good final. I find it interesting that it's that they're doing the Europa League final before the Conference League final. I'm gonna be streaming the Conference League final for sure as well because that's gonna involve the boys Rayo Vallecano and Crystal Palace. So that's another good final right there. So I'm gonna be tuned in for that too. But I'm surprised they didn't do it from lowest to highest. You know, first the Conference League, then Europa League, and then Champions League at the end of the month, right? But next week we have the Conference League final, so we'll see how that goes. McGinn, what a baller he is. I mean, he's not really like a baller. He's not like a baller in terms of, you know, beautiful in the eye, but he's a workhorse, bro. If you're talking about a workhorse who wants to play the game simple and do the things simply, you got McGinn, bro. McGinn is he's that guy. He is that guy. Like Joe Croft says, football is so simple, but doing the simple things is not easy. It's the hardest thing. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, the reigning champions of the Europa League are Tottenham. But that's a completely different Tottenham for the one that we're seeing this season. Last year's Europa League final was Manchester United and Tottenham. And now this time we have Aston Villa and Freiburg. Let's see which one of these guys can cook up today. Who will be leaving and calling themselves European champions? We have is that the Prince? Is Prince Harry? Prince Harry? Oh my days. He's a Villa fan, I guess. Oh, the Prince of Wales, never mind. I guess he's a Villa fan, the fact that he's there. But ladies and gentlemen, the game is about to start. Aston Villa versus Freiburg for the Europa League final. Who will be crowned the champion of the Europa League final and secure a spot in the Champions League? We'll see by the end of these 90 minutes. Aston Villa, many years since they've been crowned European finalists, European champions. Freiburg, I actually have no idea, but it's going to be an interesting one. And the game has started, ladies and gentlemen. Aston Villa versus Freiburg. Aston Villa with the kickoff. Aston Villa wearing the white jersey and Freiburg with the red jersey. Is that their main jersey? I thought their main jersey was like black or something, considering their logo. I guess neither team is wearing their main kit. Freiburg with the attack already. Stealing the ball off of Tielemans. Oh, nah. Paul Torres clears back into the feet of Freiburg. Here we go again with a beautiful cross into the box. Dangerous cross. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll see how these go. Let's see how much of an interesting game is going to be.
Freiburg will press. You can see Tanovic and Zabi pressing high. They'll look to press Aston Villa. It'll be interesting to see how Aston Villa set up. Both teams are in 4-2-3-1 in formation on paper, but Villa go to a 4-2-2-2. They'll go fast. They'll go forward early like this to Watkins. To Morgan Rogers will be the front two, as you can see there. Watkins high on the screen. Rogers, number 27. And for Freiburg, in their 4-2-3-1, Grifo on the left, Bester on the right, crosses from Atanovic. They live off
Atanovic.
crosses, they live off set pieces. It's something Aston Villa will have to be wary of.
So the commentator saying that Freiburg live off set pieces like the Arsenal. Well, let's see how dangerous they are with set pieces. Again, guys, I can't lie and tell you guys I know everything about Freiburg or know anything really about them. I don't follow the Bundesliga like that, let alone Freiburg. So let's see how they cook up today. Let's see how they cook up Aston Villa. Unai Emery, can it become 5-time champion of the Europa League? We'll see. We will see. Freiburg in the attack right now. Good little 1-2. But Tielemans with a good steal. That should be a foul. What the fuck, ref? You're blind as hell. Tielemans with a beautiful ball going forward over to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins to Morgan Rogers. Ooh, dangerous shot right there. Beautiful save for the goalkeeper. Oh my days. Oof, great save there from the goalkeeper. Good shot there.
The strike was coming in. He had it in his favour. He's an athletic guy. Gets set really well. He's got an odd mistake in him. Asabolu, but he's confident. He's good with his feet. That will do him a world of good at start.
Emi Martinez.
For a young keeper.
Emi Martinez has experience in finals. He should know what a game like this means. The caliber of a game like this. Oh my God, what a beautiful pass over to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Oh my God, he just fluffed that shot. Offside either way. Offside either way.
His blush is a bit there. He's well offside, isn't he? I'm not sure why the assistant referee held on to it for so long, but we see the game plan. We've seen it early. We saw the weekend. Aston Villa put Liverpool to the sword with it, really. Thinking if it isn't broke, go with it, because Freiburg do press. They are aggressive off the ball.
Neither team afraid to toss the ball forward to their main target strikers.
I need Watkins to score 2 goals. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Ollie Watkins has actually been firing in the Premier League as a recent, so I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Good luck with that, though.
Would take a chance on him because his penalty saving record is astonishingly good. But all the leaks coming out of the German camp, the squad is named tomorrow, suggests that neither Atabolo or Ginter of Freiburg have made it into the 26.
A long way to go before a penalty shootout, but it is a dynamic that's there. The 2 goalkeepers involved, incredible record.
Oh, foul. Ref is letting this game play on. Handball, though.
Free kick to Aston Villa.
Free kick for the Aston Villas. Free kick for Villa. What the hell? What is Ray on the referee shirt? Be a referee? What the hell is that?
Grab the handles of a silver trophy with their name etched on it. That's what makes tonight so special for both.
I wonder what really pushes someone to want to be a referee. I really wonder. You have to imagine that the referees at some point wanted to be players, and they just either didn't have the quality or couldn't do it, and they're like, let me be a referee instead.
To work with, but he always looks haunted on the touchline.
Hey!
Begin trying to wriggle away from Troy and winning a free kick.
Yellow card. Oh my God. Early yellow card for early yellow card for Freiburg. Very early yellow card.
You can see from this, they're going to get tight all over the pitch.
That's so stupid. Such a stupid yellow card to get, bro. Come on.
In those situations, his body shape.
Miguel now has to actually cook up on the right hand side now. Since that player has a yellow card. I don't know what that player's name is, but he has a yellow card. Damn, bro. That is something you never want. Very early yellow card. Wow, wow. Over the top. Oh, he keeps it in. He keeps it in. Oli. Ooh. Not calling a foul. If not, Ollie Watkins to assist Rogers, and Morgan Rogers to assist Ollie Watkins. I mean, good luck, bruv. Good luck. Good luck, Prodigy. I wish you luck, bruv. And we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't put it past if someone was to score for Aston Villa, for it to be Ollie fucking Watkins or Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers could definitely create. So
Three that you can see in a triangle.
now you might hit. You might hit.
It's a long raking pass forwards. Trying to find the wide man himself. Manzambi looks to go beyond. Tanovic as well.
Over the top to the striker of Freiburg. Oh my days. Falta. Yeah, clear foul, Konza.
No eyes on the ball, but he is a presence. They do look for him.
Tire change for the Croatian, who has also been included in a provisional World Cup squad in the last couple of days. It's confirmation that it is Troy who is on that yellow card. Martinez once more firing it towards the head of Watkins, and
brother.
Backs into Ginter.
That's all I needed. You might hit. Now we hitting. Oh, so my doubt on you is gonna make you hit now? All right, bet. Well, you're not gonna hit. Guess what? You're not gonna hit.
This is it. It only takes one, doesn't it? Ollie Watkins knows that. Aston Villa know that. And mutual holding is. That's what Ollie Watkins will be looking at.
Rogers to Buendia. Rogers has found
McGinn.
on the overlap.
Lindelof playing through the midfield. What the fuck? I mean, considering Cash goes forward and then Lindelof would, I guess, go in back into a back four as a right backish kind of guy. Lindelof. Look at Watkins. Look at Watkins. Look at Watkins. Oh my days. Madi Cash. Back to Konza. Konza to fucking Pau Torres. Pau Torres. Buendia. Oh, God. What a terrible giveaway. Come on, bruv. What the fuck? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Nerves are kicking in. 2 bad passes in a row. What is going on? What is going on?
He just keeps on reaching Europa League finals. Keeps on winning them, actually. He could walk out of here tonight in step with the European coaching greats. Unai Emery's 6th final in this competition in 12 years. Buendia.
I mean, for this game, I would like to see the Villa fans be... Ooh. Rogers with an attempted shot goes wide. I would prefer Aston Villa win this game because you know they're Aston Villa are I know they're more than Freiburg. I really couldn't care less about Freiburg. Aston Villa out. Bring happiness for the fans. Unai Emery deserves it. Done a great job in Aston Villa since joining. But that's Unai Emery's level, right? That's the level of Unai Emery. I don't think he should go anywhere above that. Coaching a big team like a United or a Chelsea or a Liverpool, like this is his level. Where the expectations are massively high to like win the league, win the Champions League, but to compete, bring problems for the big 3, for the big 4. They like an Arsenal. Who's like an Arsenal? Villa? Nah, bruv. That's different. That's different levels. Foul on Tielemans. Free kick for Aston Villa.
They did concede more goals than they scored in the German season. Tielemans assessing the options.
Villa or like Arsenal? Nah, bro. Arsenal got more on them than Villa. Villa just got Champions League and Arsenal don't. Buendia with a terrible cross. What is that, bro? Buendia, bro. What's good with you?
Horribly wrong Buendia, but it's a really high line from Freiburg. It wasn't an organised line. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared. They lost their shape a bit.
Aston Villa have beaten the best in the English Premier League. Beat Arsenal, beat both Manchester clubs, beat Liverpool 4-2 just last week. After a very slow start, their season ebbed and flowed, good spells, lean spells, but their path to this final was very sure-footed. Won their semi-final 4-1, won their quarter-final 7-1.
They make it far, then choke at the end. Yeah, but Villa's expectations aren't that high. Arsenal's are. Oh, man, I can't believe Arsenal are really Premier League fucking champions. I mean, the celebrations really were pretty cool from the fans, you know, obviously being extremely happy about winning the league after 22 bloody years. Insane. But you know for sure they're going to be saying they're the best team in the world for winning the league, but then get smoked in the final in the Champions League and be like, no, we're still the best in the world because we won the league, though. Like, come on, bruh. I just hope they really don't win the Champions League, because then they're going to be unbearable. Unbearable. Oh, McGinn with the beautiful pass over to Watkins. Bomber Watkins. Holy, what is that, bro?
It's the same movement again, isn't it? Off the shoulder. Just needs a little bit more composure. He's had a couple of complete miss kicks, really, in and around the penalty area.
But he has found his best form in the last couple of months. 5 goals in the knockout stages for Ollie Watkins, the Aston Villa number 11. Into two-man Danby, his touch.
Congratulations to that, but now we will hear Trossard better than Neymar, Jokic is better than Ronaldo, Saka better. Exactly, bro. That's where it just gets over-exaggerated. Like, Arsenal as a team, you know, they did their thing in the Premier League. They were the best team in the Premier League for sure. But we also got to think about the other teams, right? We got to think about the other teams. City have been garbage. Chelsea have been garbage. Liverpool have been garbage. Man United have been garbage. Every team has been garbage this season. Arsenal have been the most consistent one, and yes, and that would mean that they were the best of the bunch, right? But it's not the same level of competitiveness that what's it called, that Pep Guardiola was dealing with when he had to go up against Liverpool, like during those days, right? During the days where we saw it came down to the final stretch of the final days, right? I mean, it got to a point where City got close. If they didn't tie against Everton and they started winning their games, yes, they could have done it, but this is nowhere near the best City whatsoever. Like, the only reason City really came back was because Arsenal were dropping points. They dropped points against Bournemouth, and then they dropped points against City. So, like, Arsenal were the ones shooting themselves in the foot. But PSG, please say football, literally, bro. Like, because they will be unbearable. Because with PSG, we really shouldn't have a problem saying they're the best team in the world. They have some of the best players in the world. But with Arsenal, come on, bro. No one's saying Trossard's the best in the world, or Gyökeres, or Havertz. Saka, he's a good player. I really like Saka, but this season you can't say he's the best in the world. Declan Rice, he's great. He's amazing. Their center backs are great. Their defense is great, but to be calling them the best in the world, the best team in the world, the best playing side in the world, definitely not, bro. But if they win the champs, best believe, oh my God, they're gonna be unbearable. Free kick for Freiburg. What is that, bro? Oh my God, bro. How many fouls already in this game, bro? So many fouls in this game already. And a yellow card for Buendia.
Much to his astonishment, has been shown a yellow card for that swinging arm.
It's naive from him. He knew he was there. He was around. Knew the challenge was coming.
Yellow card for Buendia. Another early yellow card, but now for Aston Villa.
Opportunities to have to make a decision. He's feeling for him more than anything. Another opportunity after giving him the big send up with the deliveries, and it's a bit of a damp squib, the first one. This one,
It's a fine beard, isn't it? You don't see those old-fashioned beards in the contemporary game. That's a Tim Howard beard. Alexi Lalas. Actually,
Do you believe in love after love?
I mean, why ever not? Sergio Ramos, some of the greats.
only one of the few times he's been listed with those types of players, but in this regard, right, so.
Free kick for Freiburg. Let's see if they can whip it in. Apparently, they're good at set pieces.
Vincenzo Grifo looks the most likely here. Grifo being left on his own.
Oh. Oi!
It's Kamate.
Oh my days. Nah.
Whoever it was who had a swing at it.
No corner, no corner. My dream Madrid defense would be Trent, Schlotterbeck, Bastoni, or Saliba and Gavardio.
He was appealing for a nick on the way through. It wasn't
Trent,
a chance.
Schlotterbeck, Bastoni, or Saliba and Gavardio.
The chance they're looking for. It's a complete miss hit. Goes over the top of it.
I mean, Bastoni, you guys might be able to get if you're willing to spend some big money.
Just off the knee.
Saliba, no way. Gavardio, maybe. I don't think Pep, or not even Pep. Pep's leaving. I don't think City would be not be willing to sell him, especially if he decides to leave. Schlotterbeck, I mean, he just signed a new contract, so you got like big money right there as well. Those are good options for sure. If Aston Villa wins, then Bournemouth or bloody Brighton might get Champions League football. That's crazy. Can you put a mirror behind you so I can watch the game too? The fuck, bro? I pay for Paramount Plus, and you want me to put a mirror so you can watch the game for free? I don't get a mirror that big enough either way. Oi.
I'm not sure why, because they're having success going forwards early. Just keep doing it. Keep asking the question.
Yeah, Rodgers is actually a little taller than Watkins.
Oh, beautiful pass to Buendia. Lindelof. Play quick.
Lindelof.
Matty Cash. Brighton versus PSG with a few generation.
Very comfortably into those wider positions. Like to create space.
I mean, wouldn't it be? I like to see Bournemouth in the Champions League. The way Areola has them playing, you know, he's.
They're two very mobile forwards, Watkins and Rodgers.
It's gonna come down to the final there, right? Liverpool play Brentford at home, and Bournemouth play Nottingham Forest away. Damn. So, but if Villa win today, then Bournemouth would get a Champions League spot, right? That's crazy.
Troy hemmed in a little bit, just don't want to find Grifo.
We'll go press there from Aston Villa.
Watkins has won it. Lindelof.
Come on, Lindelof. 20 minutes in, Aston Villa have had good opportunities, but nothing clear-cut from either side yet.
In towards Rodgers, headed away by Troy.
What is that?
In trying to keep it alive for Cash.
Oh, good stuff. Nah.
Be a goal kick for it.
Nothing spectacular so far in these 20 minutes.
Grifo.
Seeing a competitive game for sure. Team's a little bit nervous. A lot of fouls so far. 2 yellow cards already given.
But certainly that.
We'll see. I mean, it's a final, so we can't really expect a goal fest, right? Unless you're PSG versus Inter Milan.
His job with an intensity he expects them to match, rigorous in the extreme, bordering on the manic. He's exhausting to watch, never mind to play for. But you have to put it in if you're playing a Unai Emery team. Cash high towards Watkins on the move. Turned away by Leage. Troy.
Oi.
A bit of space here for Eggerstein. Now Grifo.
My days, bro. Another foul and another yellow card now. Jesus.
And the referee has been quick to go to the cards. That's 3 already.
Bournemouth versus Bodo Glimt will be super interesting match. Yeah, that is true. That would be a good match. I mean, Bodo Glimt could keep their level, that's for sure. I'm sure Bournemouth will keep their level if Areola stays. I don't know. I've been hearing things that he's probably going to leave. He wants to take the next step in his career. No, that's a foul. Yeah, clear foul, clear foul.
He wasn't even watching the play. He's trying to get a little bit more out of somebody else. There's Hannah's bro. Good to see her here, supporting Matty. That interview after the Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint-Germain on CBS. Live long in the memory. Fifth Europa League success would match the European.
Damn, Casemiro's about to go to Inter Miami? That's crazy.
Mourinho and Giovanni Trapattoni. No coaches want more. Right now, he's not even among the nominees for Manager of the Year in England. That award will be presented next Tuesday. They might just have to revise the shortlist.
Casemiro to Inter Miami to play with Lionel Messi. Do you ever think Ronaldo and Al Nassr win the league tomorrow? Who do Al Nassr play tomorrow? I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking that. I think like I know all the other Saudi teams. They play Damak FC at home, and Damak FC are near relegation. So, Al Nassr, all they have to do is just win, right? Yeah, they're 2 points ahead of Al Hilal. Al Hilal will have to win their game away from home and hope that Al Nassr lose. Wait, what? Oh no, Al Ahly's playing their last game already. Damn, that's crazy. So, Al Nassr, all they have to do is win or tie. No, win. All they have to do is win in the champions. And if they tie, they would have to hope Al Hilal doesn't get a good amount of goals, good 4 goals or something. But I don't know, bro. Al Nassr have been choking, bro. Then they just choked recently in the finals, so I don't know, man. But I think they'll get the job done. They know they're playing on near relegation side, and they're playing at home. I think Ronaldo will win it tomorrow. Name me which match between two teams would be cursed. Cursed. What do you mean cursed? Oh god. Bro, my stream is lagging, bro. I really hope this doesn't cut off again, man. If this cuts off again, I'm gonna be sick. I don't know what's been going on with my Wi-Fi.
Just slows down a fraction. They're just trying to wait, find the spot, find the angle. It's not quite happening there for him.
Oi, oi, oi!
Leage studies ground. Great fight.
Guys, we're so close to a 1K subscribers. Oh my god. We're 16 away. 16 away from 1K subscribers. Remember, guys, I will be doing a giveaway. Hey, yo, what's up, man? What's good, Hawks? How you doing, bruv? How you doing?
I'm sure that Freiburg have the personnel to really pick their way through the Villa ranks in the way that Aston Villa will try to do at the other end of the field.
Got 1 or 2, haven't they, Manzarri, to make the run beyond a lot in terms of actual creation from midfield.
Okay. Was he on? Oh, no. Offsides either way. All right, this has been not too of an eventful game as of yet. It's been getting both teams, how you can say, been defending pretty well, and at the same time, the quality just hasn't been there as of yet. I feel like the Conference League finals about to be more interesting than this shit. In a final, both teams are always going to try to play it safe as possible, but so far this game has been, wow, nothing but foulings and offsides.
Protected well by McGinn again.
It's See what they're trying to do, just invite that press.
Damn. Oh, if he only.
Self short.
Uy. Eveldimu got that pass through.
Big cat and mousey.
It's quite unusual to see the long ball being deployed quite as often in a game between two teams at this level of the game. It's quite refreshing in a way.
The fuck, refreshing.
You can see the look, you can see the bait that they're trying to leave for Freiburg just to come that extra couple of yards.
Doing all right, just living the champion's life. Facts. Factos. You know, who cares about Arsenal winning the league, bro? Acting like the league is something so difficult, bro. We won the league as well. We're the best team in the world now, right? The Forensic Institute concludes that Negreira is not fit to continue his judicial proceedings. Report from doctors and psychologists say he suffers from cognitive impairment and possible Alzheimer's. What the fuck? Damn, City's kit for next season looks pretty fire.
Scream volley from one of the long balls, from one of that type of pass that we were talking about.
Deep. Tielemans. Lindelof. Watkins. A nudge from Leage.
Just feel that they've settled now, the two centre-backs into Leage. A measure of it now.
This is Leage. Intended the target, but Lindelof got in front of it.
Yeah, finals be like that, man. Boring, but most of the times. I mean, yeah. I mean, the what's it called? The La Copa del Rey final was very interesting. That was the first final that I watched, at least. But this final so far, man, has been uneventful. 30 minutes in, and nothing really has happened.
Where he goes, because he's been given the brief to get up high and wide. Now he's dropping back in. I don't know whether they just revert him back to a four when they get the ball and just stay a bit more secure.
Amelia Patton. Freiburg are dealing with it at the moment. It's always difficult to tell from Emery's body language whether his team are 3-0 up or 3-0 down. He'll always want more from
We'll go a little play there.
That's good from Cash. Gets it back from Watkins. Matty Cash looking for Morgan Rogers. People did just about
The
enough
fuck?
to life by Dean.
LOL, congrats to the Gooners for the league. But what was the deal with Pep benching Cherky towards the end of the season? You don't bench your most creative players at that stage, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Pep did. I don't know why he started Kovacic over him, but hey, probably something he's gonna regret now at this point, because man, that was a bad decision for sure. But at the same time, Bournemouth, at least, especially in that second half, they did very well, bro. They did very well to see off that game, and that goal from Haaland, too little, too late. Very late goal. But yeah, in that second half, City were awful, bro. They were awful. They created nothing. Bournemouth were defending very well. They gave City no options yesterday.
For now, dealing with everything that Villa can throw.
We're on the ball back here with Zambi. Troy to Rifo. BARCA. Inter. Aston. Now the best nor Grifo are wide players that you would expect to run at a fullback, take them on, try to go past them, or try to manoeuvre the ball past them rather than run past them with it.
That's why we've seen the fullbacks go beyond, isn't it? That's why you need that extra help. See Troy now, bottom left of your screen. He's the wide man.
Kugler's gone forward again. Here he is.
Wow. This final sucks ass. This final ass. This final ass. What is going on? Even Unai Emery's like, yo, what am I watching right now? Brother. So many fouls. So many fouls in this game already, man.
What do you think Freiburg will be pleased? They'll be happy with how this half has gone. A little bit caught unawares at the opening 5-10 minutes, but after that they look more comfortable.
Oh my god, bro. I need some coffee, bro. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep.
As long as this game's on, goes on like this.
Oh, good steal. Freiburg, hurry up. Do something.
Troy's able to bring it forward.
Oh god. Bournemouth is really good this year. They cooked Arsenal as well 2-1. They have a chance to qualify for the UCL for the first time in their history.
Tillemans. Manzambi's done really well here. Manzambi.
Hold on, Freiburg. Turbo shot. Yeah, I hope they do it. I hope they will do it. I would like to see Bournemouth in the Champions League. And I'm sure if they get into the Champions League, Areola probably won't leave Bournemouth, right? I mean, I don't know. I've been hearing news that he wants to take the next step in his career, but I mean, he still needs Champions League experience. See what he can cook up in the Champions League, get that European experience, and then go on to your next job. Watkins, Ollie Watkins, beautiful feet. Too much. But yeah, I mean, Bournemouth have it difficult though. They have to go away to Nottingham, while Liverpool are right there as well, and they host I forgot who they host. So they got to bet on Liverpool losing as well. Another Europa League for Unai, the Europa League GOAT. They said it. They said it's his last season. Oh, okay, so he's most definitely leaving then. But yeah, man, Unai Emery, another Europa League final, bro. He just knows how to get it done in this Europa League final, in Europa Leagues. The manager was one of the most in history. He knows what this is about. You know, Champions League is not his thing, but Europa League, that's for sure his thing. 3 times with Sevilla, 1 time for Villarreal. Couldn't do it with Arsenal, but hey, let's see if we can do it with Aston Villa. 34 minutes in and nothing really inspiring from either team.
Set up a goal in the quarterfinal with a really good solo run. He's come through the ranks with Freiburg.
You want to be starting something, you got to be starting something.
He will be the one that clubs London lurking for a box-to-box midfielder, something who can create something. The bigger guns in Europe may well be looking at someone like him.
He's hurting.
Looked like it was more of a tactical foul from Lindelof because Tottenham was out of position and they were back into play quick, but...
Oh, hello. Pretty sure, Doctor. This is going to hurt. I mean, Lindelof caught the ankle, didn't he? And it was the knee that was being manoeuvred.
Did the trick.
Killer cure, wouldn't it? Everybody got the...
Another free kick for freaking Freiburg, bro. What is this game? This game is a snooze fest.
Floated towards Ginter, in the air a long time, and
Oh no.
they were able to set themselves.
So you wanna be starting something? You got. Oh, he's on. Come on. Hurry up, bro.
Good for Buendia. It's broken
Oi.
again, and
Oi.
Rodgers.
Oh no.
Oh, they did so well to put bodies in front of the shooters.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Fine defending that
If the Gunners win the UCL after winning the Prem, we are cooked. I might have to leave also. Oh my god, they're gonna be so unbearable. I was talking about it earlier, man. Like, no one considers them the best team in the world, but they're gonna keep saying it because we won the UCL though. I'm like, bro, you had the easiest path to the final, bro. The easiest path. And again, I'm not blaming them for that. I'm not saying you don't like. I'm not gonna like talk shit about that, but it's the truth. You had the easiest route to the final. You played freaking Leverkusen, Sporting. Who did they play in the semis? Atletico Madrid. Atletico was the hardest one, but at the same time, bro, come on, bro. Atletico aren't the best either. I know they knocked Barca out, but come on. We shot ourselves in the foot, really. But, I mean, when it comes to Europe, when it comes to European football, we've seen teams worse than this Arsenal side win it, so it doesn't really classify you as to be the all-in-out best team in the world just because you win it, or the best team in Europe just because you win it, right? But best believe they're going to be chanting that. Damn, the Freiburg fans are going crazy right now. Nothing.
Lindelof losing control to Matanovic. Bester.
Because the best players in the world that you could put up from Arsenal, I'd say, is Declan Rice. He's up there. Their center back pairings with Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba. Raya, I guess you could say for sure, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, 100%.
Comfortable in a deeper midfield role. He will come and get the ball.
I think that's it.
But this is where he's particularly dangerous. And
Oi.
Lindelof
Oof.
right in a very
Saka, I would say too. I think Saka is at his best. He's incredible, one of the best wingers in the world for sure. But this season he just has been, he's been off it, right? He's been dealing with injuries too. But his impact since coming back from injury has been, obviously noticeable, right? So he's definitely a top player. I like Saka a lot, but this season hasn't really been on it. Jeez, they already comparing Saka to Messi and calling him GOAT and shit. Pretty wild, these gooners. Yeah, bro. Be crazy, bro. They said Daumann's better than Lamine Yamal, bro. I'm like, bro, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. I think Max Daumann becomes the youngest player ever to win the Premier League. Fire. Another foul. We're almost half in, and this has been terrible, bro. This has been terrible. Yo, Buendia looks like Theo Hernandez. So you wanna be starting something? Bro, I might have to go watch the Michael Jackson movie one more time. I love the movie.
That warning for Aston Villa. 5 minutes from half-time. As comfortable as it's been for them, I know that they've got that element of peril about it.
Tielemans. Rodgers. Now Buendia. And Luca Dean. Well defended again. Cooper it was who turned it behind for the corner.
We saw Manzambi at one end. Just didn't have that X factor, was a little bit closer to goal. Kubler had to cut it off. We're only 2 minds about
Do you wanna be starting something? You got to be starting something. Wanna be starting something.
Rodgers. Oh, it's good for Tim.
Aston Villa open up the scoreline. Ooh. Ooh.
And Yuri Tielemans.
Damn, Freiburg, you're cooked.
And Villa will
Freiburg is cooked.
for the lead. His only goal this season was in the Europa League back in December, a winner in Basel. He scored a glorious Wembley winner
Golazo,
in the
bruv.
FA Cup
Golazo.
final 5 years ago for Leicester City, and that was as glorious.
Great cross into the box. Finds Tielemans by himself and a beautiful hit.
Important goals.
What a beautiful hit.
This will top the lot.
Who was that? Morgan Rogers who put that cross in?
Beautifully flighted. It's wonderful
Perfectly
work
placed for
from the
Tielemans to
set piece.
bang it in one time, but the technique on that hit, oh my days.
Sweet a volley.
Beautiful goal.
Tielemans could have hoped.
Beautiful goal from
Off the
Tielemans.
ground, off the laces. It's been a tight first half. You're wondering where the opening goal is going to come from. Well, it's something special from Yuri Tielemans.
He scored in the Champions League for Aston Villa. He scored in the Conference League for Aston Villa. And now he scored in a Europa League final for Aston Villa. Just his second goal of the season. And one that will bring particular satisfaction to Unai Emery. And his
What a goal.
staff.
Now game is going to be open. We might see some good plays now. Yeah, hopefully.
Scored one on Friday against Liverpool. That was a piece of work, art. Just moving and manoeuvring people around. This was just utilising the space and getting the right man at the right spot at the right time. And the ball across was delicious and just inviting for him, wasn't it? But just asking to be smashed.
Tielemans was on tiptoes, wasn't he? Didn't want anybody to see him. Don't tell them, don't tell
First goal of Tielemans this season. He's been injured for a long time. Damn, bro. That's his first goal this season? That's crazy. 'Cause I know he'd be known for scoring some goals for sure. Even some free kicks in there.
Everything was out.
What a way to score your first goal this season.
So a couple of spells out through injury this season. Aston Villa's player of the season last year. Well, that will have made all the hours in the rehab room worthwhile. Loeffler, Troy.
No, bro. Freiburg, they got a lot of problems right now, man. Attacking wise, they haven't been motivating whatsoever. So I don't know where they're gonna find a goal now.
Just when you thought Freiburg were growing in confidence, Zambi had that chance to break through and ask a different question.
So you wanna be starting something? You got to be starting something. Gotta be starting something.
That settled the crowd down.
And equally as underdog, Freiburg would have seen the half-time interval as a kind of staging point. Just a time to settle down and think about how far they've come as a club, let alone as a finalist here. To have gone in on even terms would have given them a base camp to go on. Now they've got to find something. Manzambi.
Ooh, cooking. Great cross. Oh, corner kick for Freiburg. Let's see how much of a demons they are on corner kicks. Apparently, they're good at set pieces.
It's quality on the cross. Cash had lost his man.
Just got to be careful with your arms and hands there, haven't you? I mean, that struck Cash in the chest, but look where his left arm is. And he's not trying to gain any advantage, but if he misheads it and it falls out onto his arm, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
All right, corner kick for Freiburg.
Know where we are.
Let's see if they can get something back from this. The play is short. Ooh, acres of space. Ooh. Oh, nah. Too much of a lob, ref. Too much lob.
From Aston Villa. But Tielemans can surge forward here, and he's got four ahead of him in white. Yuri Tielemans to Emi Buendia.
Ooh.
Cross on
Ooh.
again.
Correction, first goal since being back from injury. Second goal of the Europa League. Oh, okay.
Committed a lot of men forward.
Got it. Copy.
Well, the game's come alive.
3 minutes of added extra time in this first half. Villa taking up
Ball into the box.
the advantage
At the Aston Villa end wasn't
after a beautiful goal from Tielemans. They get another corner kick. Let's see if they're going to give us another beautiful set piece.
in danger of going two now.
First of 3 added minutes.
The Aston Villa Foundation. Cash whips it in. Ooh, no way. Ooh, another. I'm about to say another corner. Damn.
They didn't make any kind of contact. Konza was under pressure.
That was by design as well. Low flat ball in and asking a different question. Freiburg and
Another corner kick for the Aston Villa.
Konza was being held.
See Montana. Has no idea where
Nah.
the ball is.
Konza was maybe on
You
the
got my baby crying. It's gonna be time to Ooh.
this time. Caught header away by Matanovic back helping out. McGinn though.
McGinn.
With his
Nah.
record this time.
Another corner kick for the Aston Villa.
Stand behind for another corner. Vincenzo Grifo this time.
Yeah, big minute this now, Clive. Big minute. Just to see Freiburg through. To feel like 2 goals would be a mountain to climb at half time after looking relatively comfortable for 40 minutes.
Another from the set piece collection. McGinn will take it.
McGinn whips it in. Great cross. Oh no.
As far as D. Rogers.
Good stuff. Probably gonna be the last play of the first half.
McGinn once more.
McGinn again.
John McGinn.
Ooh.
Oh, great shot
Oh.
from Konza at the far post. It was a point
Oh,
of
nah.
Roger before he could control it. It was a squirted cross, and it came at Konza with a bit of pace. He didn't quite get up quickly enough.
Last attack.
Freiburg are on the
Ooh.
back here. This is Emmy Brendan.
Nah, what a goal. What a goal. Oh my days. What a bloody goal. What a golazo. Buen dia. Oh my God.
Aston Villa have taken charge of the 2-0.
Literally right as the half is about to end. Oh my God, that is terrible defending. What a beautiful hit. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Sensational.
Oh my God, it's over, bro.
Touch on his weaker foot. Backs himself. Just
Whoa,
horrendous.
what a goal. 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 Aston Villa 2-0 in the first half.
Everything he can into the dive, and he's still nowhere near it.
What a hit.
40 minutes.
2 beautiful goals from Aston Villa.
And within 5 minutes,
2 beautiful goals.
taken away from them.
And that's the end of the first half too. Wow.
To Istanbul.
Wow, 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 wow.
Scored in Birmingham against both Bologna and Nottingham Forest, and scores in Istanbul against Freiburg. 5 minutes ago, it was difficult to call this final. Suddenly, the goals from Tielemans and Buendia, both extremely well taken in their ways, have given Aston Villa a stranglehold. They're 2 up at the break.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's over. Another one for our boy Unai. Yeah, bro. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 2-0 at halftime for Aston Villa. After what's been looking like a very boring game, uneventful in the last, 10 minutes? No, not even. In the last span of 5 minutes, 5 to 6, 7 minutes, something like that. Aston Villa get 2 goals. And 2 beautiful goals too, man. 2 beautiful goals from Aston Villa. Man, I mean, I don't know if I can confidently say that they deserve to be up. I think for the most part, both teams have been even, have been defending each other pretty well, where no one has really had the clear-cut opportunities besides obviously the goals that we just witnessed. But for the most part, it's been a pretty even match, where they've been defending well. We've been seeing yellow cards. We've been seeing countless fouls, countless already free kicks. But nothing clear-cut from either side until the first goal from Tielemans with that beautiful set-piece play. That was a great cross. That was Morgan Rogers with a beautiful cross to Tielemans all by himself. But the technique and how Tielemans hit that, wow, beautiful. And now the second goal. Corner kick after corner kick after corner kick. One last attack for Villa. McGinn finds what's it called? Buendia all by himself. I don't know what kind of defending that is from Freiburg. I guess they were expecting McGinn to whip it in. Finds Buendia all by himself, and with his weak foot curls it in for Villa to be up 2-0 in this Europa League final. And I think I can confidently say right now it's done, bro. I really, Freiburg showed absolutely nothing in that first half to anything inspiring at all to really think that they're going to win this game or make a remontada in the first place. I really don't see it. I really don't see it happening. Freiburg had just been, I mean, they've been defending well for the most part before getting scored on twice, but going forward, they're just been getting set pieces, being wasteful in the set pieces, and then what's this guy's name? Manzabi makes one good run, puts in a dangerous cross, no one there in the receiving end, but they have not tested Emi Martinez whatsoever. And yeah, man, I don't really. Who do they have on their bench? I don't even know any of these guys to really be like, oh yeah, bring him in. He's gonna be a difference maker. I don't know any of these guys, so I don't know what Freiburg at this point can do. While the likes of Aston Villa, they got firepower on the bench. You know, they got Tammy Abraham, they got Leon Bailey, they got Jadon Sancho, they got little Harvey Elliott, little Douglas Luiz, Onana, bro. They have they have depth to bring in to see this game out, bro. There's just no way Aston Villa give this up now, bro. There's just no way. I really don't see it, man. But and credit to Unai Emery, he's doing it once again. He's gonna become the 5-time champion of the Europa League, 3 times with Sevilla, 1 time with Villarreal, and now 1 time with Aston Villa, bro. Bringing back European glory to Villa, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful for sure. Unai Emery, man, he just knows how to get the job done in the Europa League. And that's why everyone had them favorites. Not only because obviously Villa have better quality, better players on paper than Freiburg, but just having that manager who can be the difference maker for you and knows how to get over the line. Hey, you need that at times, and obviously Unai Emery is that over Julian Schuster, whoever that guy is. How are Freiburg even in the league? Are Freiburg even like? I mean, they're in 7th place. I mean, they are a Europa League level kind of team, I guess. Maybe Conference League if they don't. I mean, yeah, they're basically in the Conference League now. Look at them. They're what's it called? They're 12 points behind the Europa League level. So next year they're gonna be in the Conference League worse than where they are now. But hey, well, I mean, we'll see in these next 45 minutes. Maybe Freiburg will surprise us and shock the world and make the remontada, but I don't see it happening. The Sevilla run was back to back as well. Goat shit. Exactly. 3 times in a row, too, bro. 3 times in a row. Which nowadays you're thinking of like, how is that possible? You know, if you're new to the game and you're new to watching football and things like that, or the new generation, they're going to be like, wait, how is that possible? Because obviously the new format is if you get knocked out of the Champions League, you don't go to the Europa League. Well, in the past, if you got knocked out of the Champions League, you get the chance to go back and compete in the Europa League. So, but yeah, with this new format, that's not possible anymore. But with the old format, that was possible. That's why Unai Emery was able to go back to back Europa Leagues, because Champions League, yeah, Unai Emery just really isn't really Champions League level. I think the furthest he's got to was a semifinal with Villarreal, if I'm not mistaken. When they played Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, but they got knocked out in the semis to Liverpool. But yeah, Champions League is just not for Unai Emery, but Europa League most definitely is. So I mean, we'll see in the next 45 minutes how they can see this game out. Are they going to see it out by scoring more goals and completely destroying Freiburg, or keep this 2-0 lead and they'll be good. But we'll see. We'll see, because best believe Freiburg are not going to go all out attack to try and get something from this game, and that can leave you exposed quite a bit. So we'll see. I'm seeing a lot of tweets coming for Barcelona regarding Barcelona. Contacts ongoing between the agents Barcelona United for Rashford. United insists on 30 million. Barca looking for creative solutions. Way to not pay the fee up front in one go. Player has already let everyone know about wanting to stay. I mean, with Marcus Rashford, listen, I'm not too upset about keeping Rashford. I would have loved someone, I guess, a bit better on the left-hand side than Rashford. But when you look at the market, when you look at the players available, there's not many, unless Barca want to bet on the likes of Leao, which I would love Leao. I like Leao a lot, but I don't know. It's still weird. UCL semi with old players in Villarreal is legit. Not gonna lie, yeah, bro. He did something historic, bro. He did something historic there, but that would have been crazy if we reached the final with Villarreal at that point. But yeah, but with Marcus Rashford, I don't really have a problem with him staying. He's shown that he can cause impact, that he can obviously do good things for us. But if we're going to trust Marcus Rashford to stay at Barcelona, I think the priority then is going to obviously be a striker, and then we'll have to go all out for a striker because we're seeing the news of Bastoni die down. So that means I think the priority this summer is going to be a striker. Apparently, PSG want Julian Alvarez. Man, those motherfuckers want everyone, don't they? They have the resources to go for them, right? I think it's about convincing him to want to come. I wouldn't put it past Alvarez, wanting to go over there and being like, I wouldn't put it past him that like Julian Alvarez to like be a guy to reject PSG. I don't think he would reject them, but nah, bro. If I PSG, bro, I'm like, nah, man, come on, bro. You gotta play at a top team. Play for Barcelona, bro. Come to Barca. Listen, I think we're going to have to go all out for a striker at this point. I don't mind Rashford. His salary needs to drop by quite a bit to justify his performances. Yeah, facts. I just saw a report right now that said that apparently he's willing to make a sacrifice on his wages. So if he's willing to do that, then good stuff. If he really wants to stay, listen, that's something we've been talking about all season. Listen, we know Marcus Rashford isn't going to be that consistent player throughout the whole season where he's going to have an outstanding game, be that kind of player on the left-hand side like Lamine is for us on the right-hand side. But it's about justifying it in some way where you're causing an impact, where you're helping the team positively, right? And he's shown that, right? He's shown that this season, and he can do that. Obviously, there are games where he frustrates you because you want a little bit more from him, but there's been games also where he's come up big, where he's helped us a lot, where he's brought positive results for us. Of course, there are things he definitely needs to improve on, especially with the system that we play. His work rate needs to improve, bro. Come on, like how can a 29-year-old Rafinha run more than you? So that's something he needs to improve on for sure. But listen, if Hansi Flick loves him, if Hansi Flick likes him a lot, if he trusts that he's going to be able to help us out next season, continue to help us out, then I have no problem with Marcus Rashford. And Hansi Flick we trust, bro. With Hansi Flick we trust. We have to trust who Hansi Flick likes and wants in the team. At this point, listen, if you want Hansi Flick to stay, then you have to trust him, given the players that he wants. Also, we know that players need a season to adapt, so not a bad first season for him. Yeah, that's also true for sure. Give him a season to adapt. New city, new environment, new league. Obviously, a lot of things have changed, right, for Marcus Rashford. And this season, he got a taste. He got a taste of what it's like to play for a big team like Barcelona. The pressure, of course, of playing for a team like Barcelona. And he's also gotten a taste of success as well, winning the league, winning the Supercopa de España against our biggest rivals. He understands now the meaning of playing a Clásico, what it means to represent Barcelona. He now he knows the mentality monsters and the winners that we have in our team. As much as now we haven't gotten over the line this season as we wanted to, we have a very competitive team that want to play the best, that want to play against the best and win it all, right? So it's a different environment to what he was dealing with at United, where the standards dropped at United. With the Barcelona, the standards are always going to be high no matter what, right? So yeah, hopefully, like you said, Hawks, this was a season to adapt, and next season he can absolutely cook up, and we'll see a better Marcus Rashford than what we saw from this season. This season was a good, impactful season. Now we'll see how next season how consistent he could be throughout a full season where we'll really need him, because Rafinha is someone we have to think about for next season. Is he going to continue suffering the injuries that he suffered, which is obviously going to be a big blow for us, or will he, get better and, be more consistent in playing time, especially in the big games when we need him, right? So Rashford's going to have to come up big tomorrow, next season. But again, this is an indicator for me that we're going to go all out for a striker. The news with Bastoni is dropping. And when it comes to the defense, at least bring back Hector Fort. I would love for Hector Fort to come back. If we're gonna need a right back reinforcements, bring back Hector Fort. I know he's not the finished article. I know he's not the best or perfect right back that we would want. But really, how many in the market are there really? I hear people talking about Vanderson. I can understand he looks like a good right back, but how clear is he to really be playing at the top level of Barcelona? And I seen him play some games for Monaco, and I'm like, all right, not that inspiring, but maybe he can get better. But I say bring back Hector Fort. If the news is true, we're gonna kick Christensen, then I guess that's our center back signing apparently. But when it comes to the defense, we got a good amount where we won't have to go all out for a defender, but rather go all out for an attacker. I think we need to go all out for an attacker, whether it be a Julian Alvarez. João Pedro news, honestly, I never really believed it. I like the idea of João Pedro. He's a good player for sure. I would rather have Julian Alvarez than João Pedro. João Pedro is a good player. I think the thing with João Pedro is he's similar to the problems that some people were having with Julian Alvarez. Like, he's similar to those kind of problems that people were having with Julian Alvarez, where people were saying, why would we get Julian Alvarez? He's a 10. He's a 10. I'm like, bro. And you think João Pedro's an all-in-out striker? He's not an all-in-out striker. He's similar to that kind of profile, like a Julian, how he is for Atletico Madrid, where he likes to drop deep, he likes to collect the ball, he likes playing that 10 role at times as well. So he's not an all-in-out striker like a Lewandowski, like a Haaland. He's not that kind of striker, but he's a striker that likes to get involved, similar to the likes of Julian Alvarez, similar to the likes of, Ousmane Dembélé when he wants to drop deep and collect, right? Similar to the likes of, you could maybe say a Harry Kane, right? He's that kind of profile. So, if I were to pick one, I'd rather have Julian Alvarez. I can understand why some people would run João Pedro over Julian because he's younger. I guess he's taller for sure, so he can win those headers and things like that too. But I'd rather go all out for Julian Alvarez. And if the price tag is similar, because I think Julian will probably go for 110, 120 maybe, and João Pedro we're hearing minimum 100 mil as well. So, really, you have to really think about it. Who would you rather justify playing 100 million for? João Pedro, or Julian Alvarez? Julian Alvarez is shown at the top level. He can play at the top level. He can play in the biggest stage. He can play in the big teams. João Pedro has shown that at times. I think people are a little bit nostalgic with João Pedro because of what he did in the Club World Cup, especially against PSG. But he is a really good player, but not to say that he's a 100 mil kind of player. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. The market in general is just so inflated. It's crazy. Bale and Koundé need to level up big time if they stay for next season. They are shocking this year. Yeah, that's gonna be one of my hot takes. Later, I'm gonna be going on stream with my boy Barca Volume. Later tonight, we're gonna go on stream. I think 9 p.m. Eastern time and 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna be chatting, and that's gonna be one of my hot takes right there regarding Jules Koundé, because I know a lot of people are not happy at all with Jules Koundé this season, and which is understandable because he's been awful. But we'll talk about it later. All right, second half is going to start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see in these next 45 minutes if Aston Villa are going to crown themselves champions with a comfortable lead, or will Freiburg shock the world and be like, yo, let me do it. Let me get it. Let me get it. João Pedro scoring 13 goals in that shitty, dysfunctional Chelsea team is an achievement. He could be legit for us. Yeah, it's. Hold on, let me start the timer. Second half I started, boys. Yeah, listen, it's a very dysfunctional Chelsea side, and João Pedro is doing some good things there, which is obviously good things to see. But it's the same thing with Julian Alvarez, right? Julian Alvarez. I wouldn't say Atletico are as dysfunctional as Chelsea, but considering Atletico Madrid and the style of football that they play isn't the most inspiring, isn't the most attacking, inspiring kind of football, especially for a player like Julian Alvarez, him scoring the amount of goals he scored is still, I would say, is an achievement, because I think we can all agree for Barcelona, Julian Alvarez will score a lot more goals than what he's scoring at Atletico Madrid, right? So it's the same case for both teams. And are Atletico Madrid clear of Chelsea? I don't know if I could really confidently say that. Of course, what they achieved this season has been far better than what Chelsea have done. This season, Chelsea have been all over the place. I think their huge mistake was sacking Enzo Maresca for as bad as he was doing at one point. Getting rid of him, I think, was a massive mistake. But I still would prefer Julian Alvarez. Because really imagine it, bro. How many players are going for 100 mil nowadays? Looking at the last transfer window, Isak went over 100 mil. I think Isak has justified his price tag. No, not really. Let me not say that. Actually, there's no player, really no player should be going for that amount, unless you're like a Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo kind of level, where you're that kind of guy, or Lamine Yamal level. Then yeah, but Isak, that price tag is just the inflation of the market, bro. How much people are just asking for nowadays, right? Messi, shoot. Messi. I don't think Mbappe play style kills players like Alvarez. Why did he go there? LOL. I don't know, man. I don't know why he went there, bro. I really hope this season was a awakening for Julian to be like, yo, I'm too good for this team, bro. I shouldn't be playing here. Because those games against here comes the Villa. Those games against Arsenal really should have showed it. Yes, they had chances, but they're not at the level, bro. Julian is better than that level, but I mean, hey, the only way we could get Julian Alvarez is if Barcelona are willing to pay big bucks, which is already one of the cases, and if Julian pushes for a move, like Julian will really have to push for a move and be like, yo, I want out, which is difficult to believe, you know. It's difficult to believe that he would do that. If he wins the World Cup this year, if he goes back-to-back in the World Cup, I'm sure he'd be like, yo, oh, I'm too good for this team, bro. I'm a two-time World Cup winner. Let me get out of here. Let me play better. Because I think Argentina still have chances of winning the World Cup. But the thing is, if it's not João Pedro, if it's not Julian Alvarez, Osimhen, we're not getting him. Who will it be, bro? Who will it be? Because I think I think some people are being a little bit too optimistic of how much Barcelona are willing to spend and how many players we're willing to really bring in, bro. I don't see us making in like because this season, how many signings did we make? We made 3 signings with Joan Garcia, Rooney Bargi, who wasn't a lot whatsoever, and Marcus Rashford on loan. We went in with 3 signings this season, right? Or last season. Or going into this season, I should say. Now, for next season, do we really expect us to make, 4 to 5 signings? We know we need reinforcements, but I don't know, bro. It's looking tough, man. We'll see how Deco decides to run this project and this transfer window, but it's going to be a big one for sure. But I think a striker should be the priority, in my opinion. Ooh. Is he trying to Travella chip it right there? Damn. Whoa. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal are fucking champions of the Premier League, man. I cannot believe it. They broke the script, man. They broke the script. The script should have been continued to be, yo, you're losers. You guys are losers. Renowned losers. Keep on being losers. But they changed their destiny this year, boys. They changed their destiny this year. It's all clickbait and hype. We know Barca, lol. Yeah, bro. That's what I've been saying for the last month, bro. I'm not believing any news until it actually happens. Look, bro. Everyone was saying, look, we're signing Bastoni. Bastoni's coming to Barca. After news breaking out saying, oh, Bastoni's agreed to come to Barcelona. Barca really want to go in for Bastoni. And now we're seeing, actually, it's probably not going to happen. Everything is frozen between Barca and Bastoni. I'm like, all right, that's not shocking whatsoever. That's not shocking whatsoever. But now the concern is because the price tag for Bastoni is looking like around 70 million. And Barcelona don't want to pay that. Now the concern is, do Barcelona not want to pay that because they're not going to prioritize spending that amount on a center back? They'd rather spend that kind of money and more on another position, like a striker? or do Barcelona not have the money to spend that kind of money, right? You know, we got news that we're apparently back in the 1-on-1 rule, which is great for us. But how much money are Barca willing to spend this summer? I mean, we're not going to spend. I don't see us spending more than 150 million. I find it difficult to believe that we'll spend even 100 million. But I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see, man. But all I can say is right now, all news. Don't believe it till it happens, bro. Don't believe it till it happens. It's good. It's good to talk about it. Like, we can talk about certain players when news breaks out of, oh, Barca's linked to this guy. Just know, guys, after the World Cup, or even during the World Cup, we're gonna see even more links to Barcelona, even more links, because there's gonna be that one star player, one good player that has a breakout tournament, starts killing it in the World Cup, start playing great games, and then boom, oh, Barcelona won him after their performance against this team. Barcelona won him now. I'm like, all right. I'm not believing jack shit until it actually happens. But boys, Neymar Jr. is back in the Brazilian national team. Oh my days! I'm gonna make a video talking about Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar Jr. in their last dance for the national team. But that's great news for Brazil, and I think it's news that. I mean, it's something that had to happen, bro. If Ancelotti did not call up Neymar, I think that would have been the biggest mistake he's could have made, because, you know, I've been seeing Brazil play under Ancelotti. Nothing truly inspiring. I wouldn't put them anywhere near as the favorites to win it. They're not better than Spain. They're not better than France. They're not better than Portugal. They're not better than Argentina. They're not top 3 contenders for sure for this World Cup. But with Neymar, it brings better. Oh my God! Another beautiful set piece there from Aston Villa. Watkins almost getting a goal, but with Neymar now, it changes things. It definitely changes things, because Neymar, as much as he's obviously nowhere near his prime, he's not playing at the level where we saw him at PSG or Barcelona, or even the last World Cup for Brazil in the 2022 World Cup, where he did pretty well for Brazil. He was the main figure for them for sure. Neymar is one of those players like a Messi. You can maybe say like a Ronaldo too, where even at their old age, even at their unk age, they can turn it on, bro. They can just flip the switch like that and be like, all right, let me play like I'm in my prime. Let me play like if I was the player of old, that world-class player, incredible player of old. And that's something that Brazil need, because who do they have? Because Argentina have Messi, Portugal have Ronaldo, France have Mbappe. You know, they have these star players that can turn up. Who does Brazil have? Vinny? Come on. Vinny's not been good whatsoever for Brazil. Rafinha? Same thing with Rafinha. He's not been the best for Brazil. Rodrigo's out with an injury. João Pedro didn't get called up. They don't have a player besides Neymar that can turn on the switch and be like, let's do this. Let's win this. Let's go all out for this. Neymar's fitness is questionable. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, hopefully, by the grace of God, in this tournament, he can stay fit for as far as they get. Freiburg. Oof. He can stay fit and he'll be good. Because if he gets injured after the tournament, or after as far as Brazil get, then, I mean, at that point, it's just the history of it. But hopefully for this tournament, he can play and be available for as far as Brazil get, and play a key role for them. But do Brazil, I mean, you saw the reaction from the Brazilians after Neymar got called up, and it's just, they know how good he is, and they need a player like that, especially since the majority of the team, you know, love Neymar and are inspired by Neymar and admire Neymar, because obviously he's young, so he's older than quite a few of them, so they've been growing up watching Neymar for Brazil. It's the same thing with Argentina and Messi. You know, so many of them growing up watching Messi and admiring Messi. So best believe the players are not going to turn up to do it for their idol, to do it for the player that they love. So that's definitely something big for Brazil. But I mean, we'll see if Ancelotti can do his little eyebrow raise gimmick with Brazil and get them over the line. If Carlo Ancelotti wins the World Cup, oh my goodness, bro, serious conversations, man. Serious conversations, bro. Serious conversations about Carlo Ancelotti, bro. His career has already been so successful. The most decorated Champions League manager. Won the most Champions League as a manager. Won a league basically with every team he's coached. When it comes to Chelsea, when it comes to Real Madrid, when it comes to Milan, all has coached so many of the top teams in the world. Won and successful with every single one of them. He's never retained the title, but still he's won. And now a World Cup in addition to that. That's something Fergie. That's something Pep. That's something Mourinho. That's something Johan Cruyff. That's something Arsene Wenger. That's something the best managers in the world of all time have never done. Winning all that and then going on to win a World Cup too. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's probably a manager, but that I'm not aware of. But of the names I just mentioned, no one, bro. No one. So serious conversations, and Carlo Ancelotti wins it. Serious conversations. Who did Brazil have in their group again? I forgot. Who did Brazil have in their group? Well, welcome. They have Haiti, Morocco, Scotland. Yeah, that's pretty easy for them. Should be easy. Aston Villa in the attack. Buendia. Cuts in. Cuts back out. Puts a dangerous bro. Oh my god. It's done, bro. It's done, bro. Wow. Oh my days. Oh my days. Morgan Rogers.
Makes it 3. And they are over the hills and far away. Freiburg are not going to catch them now.
Unai Emery is just inevitable. Oof. Oh, too easy, bro. What is the goalkeeper doing there, bro? Too easy, man. It's done, bro. It is done. Aston Villa 3-0 up against Freiburg in this Europa League final. It is game, set, match. Buendia stepping up big with a beautiful goal and now an assist. It is over. Unlucky for Freiburg, bro, but you guys are going up against a better team and with a better manager. That's just the case, bro. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. GG's, literally, bro. GG's. G mother effing G's. Aston Villa are just better than Freiburg, man. It's just the case, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're talking about a team that's in 7th place in the Bundesliga, who don't have the spending power of Aston Villa, don't have the quality of players as Aston Villa, against a manager who's won this tournament so many times. How could you not expect them to be favorites, let alone not win this game, bro? Come on, man. What was the keeper doing? Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He was focusing too much on where the cross was going to land rather than following where the ball actually was. I don't know, bro. But three great goals from Aston Villa. 2 bangers and then a great play right there. Freiburg, can they at least take a shot on target or something, bro? Make what's his name? Emi Martinez work. Great cross into the box. Oh, beautiful. Bad header. He's offside either way. G mother effing G's.
Europa League has never been won by a wider margin than 3 clear goals.
Freiburg making some changes. Some desperate changes now for Freiburg. Bringing in some attackers. I don't know, man. I don't know. Marcus Rashford deal still on with talks underway behind the scenes. Rashford wants to stay at Barca and terms are agreed since March. United insists on 30 million buy option clause to be paid in full. Barcelona insists to find another solution.
This is them going for it. This is Freiburg saying we need to make a change. We need to do something. We may as well lose in record margin. than anything else, as you were saying, Clive, because haven't really thrown a punch in the game.
Villa Champions.
German successes in European competition have been strangely few and far between in recent
Yeah, bro.
times.
Are the Premier League going to dominate Europe? Aston Villa Europa League champions, Crystal Palace to see if they can become Conference League champions, and then Arsenal Champions League. Oh my God, Champions League champions. That would be insane.
With opportunities to
All that shit we were talking when we were talking about when when City got knocked out, when Newcastle got knocked out, when Arsenal were having some problems to get like all that shit we were talking as non-Premier League fans saying the Premier League is ass. They're not that good. And they're about to dominate Europe? Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my days. PSG, you gotta say football, bro. 'Cause that would be hilarious too. You know, that would be another meme right there. Villa win the Europa League, Crystal Palace win the Conference League, and then Arsenal lose the Champions League. No dominance for Europe for the Premier League.
It's not where Man City wants to be, or indeed where Freiburg want him to be. There is
Oh, but Freiburg have done nothing this game, bro. They've done nothing, man. They have done nothing at all to put any type of pressure on Villa whatsoever, bro.
Well, Aston Villa's progress has been steady and sustained under Unai Emery. Conference League semi-finalists in 2024, Champions League quarter-finalists last year, the top 6 club in the English Premier League for a third consecutive season. They only returned to the top flight in 2019. Both of these squads contain players that have lined up for these clubs in a lower division. Both clubs upwardly mobile, but Aston Villa are a club with pedigree, revisiting their history. Villa. Again catching up with him. It's a rather perilous pass, and Lindelof actually dealt with it very well.
Confident stuff, wasn't it?
Just, well, that's a little loose. But credit to Atapolu, who was alert to the danger. Well, it's not very often in a major European final you really get an opportunity to smell the roses. And Aston Villa will have to concentrate and will want to concentrate. But they can enjoy this last half hour now.
They're brimming with confidence.
Bernardo Silva. Inter Milan is interested in Bernardo Silva. I'm surprised Barca has had no links to Bernardo Silva whatsoever. I'm surprised about that. Would I take Bernardo Silva? Sheesh. Versatile player, can play on the right, can play on the left. I mean, not really the left, but can do a job there. You as cute as a button. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you. I think you're cuter though. Lindelof, Afro, Onana. Onana. But yeah, I'm surprised Barcelona hasn't been linked whatsoever to Bernardo Silva, considering we love free agents. Bernardo Silva to the Premier League, but to Inter Milan. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice.
The books say 6 feet 5. Yeah. 6 feet 5 still growing, I think. Sideways. Yeah.
25 minutes left in this game, as Aston Villa are going to crown themselves as Europa League champions for the 5th time in Unai Emery's managerial career. The most decorated Europa League champion of all time. Aston Villa European champions. Aston Villa champions after so many years. John Arno Rees, Sammy Hopia, Robbie Fowler, Michael Elwin, Jerzy Dudek, Rafa Benitez. What's going on here? Wait, there's more. Okay, hang on. All right. Lindelof and Rashford left United to win trophies. Ha. Steven Gerrard.
So many players that are now not only comfortable on the ball, but aware of everything they need to do because.
What's going on, bro? Why are you naming some Liverpool players, bro?
No, his face there. Were you just making note of the number?
I don't know anything else but football, man. Sorry, bro. All you gotta do is search up. All you gotta do is find the website where you can watch movies and search up "Take the Ball, Pass the Ball" from a little documentary from Barcelona, and you'll learn everything about the game. I think every Barca fan should have watched that once in their life. "Take the Ball, Pass the Ball." That was a beautiful documentary. Talks about Johan Cruyff, talks about Pep Guardiola, talks about the best players of Barcelona, the most dominant sides of Barcelona. That was a beautiful documentary. Something I can rewatch multiple times. That's why I got so hyped when Xavi joined, because in that Aston Villa in the attack again. Oh my days. Oh, Watkins, what is that? Last time I watched football was 2000 and 2008 or something. I don't know. Yeah, but you gotta get back into it, bruv. The World Cup is right here, man. Watch the World Cup, man. Watch the World Cup. If you really want to get back into football, start enjoying football again, watch the FIFA World Cup, bruv. You'll love it. Who doesn't love the World Cup? Pretty sure I was that this year Liverpool beat AC Milan for the Champions League. That was no, that was before 08, bro. That was like 04, 05, right? That was 04, 05 or 05, 06. One of those, I forgot. Ooh, Onana hits the post. Oh. Oh. Aston Villa, bruv. They're just playing around with Freiburg now. They're like, well, if we want 4, we want 5. It's done, bro. Freiburg, man. Just not up for it today. Just not up for the standards of the of the Europa League final. Nowhere near. They're just not better than Aston Villa, man. Come on. Whoever put a rack on Aston Villa to win this, geniuses. 2005. There we go. 2005. Oh my God. Maricao! Oh God, that was crazy. Crazy game, by the way. Yeah, what a game that was. What a comeback from Liverpool in the way they did.
Rocky 3 had just been released in the week that Aston Villa last won a European trophy.
The fuck?
1982, they won it with a goal from
1982. 1982 was the last time Villa won a European trophy, which was the Champions League, or the European Cup, as it was used to be called. 1982, so that's 8, 10, 18, 26, over 40 years. Yeah, the quality difference is large between the. Yeah, man. That's why even against Rayo, bro, I'm concerned for Rayo, bro. I want Rayo to win the final in the Conference League, but I'm so concerned for them that they'll probably get absolutely smoked, man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing similar to it's the same thing similar to this game right here. Crystal Palace just have better quality than Rayo Vallecano, bro. I'm sure Rayo will give them problems and play better what the fuck am I saying? Better football than what we're seeing right now from Freiburg, but come on, bro. Did Liverpool make a comeback or did Milan bottle it? That's a good question. That's a good question. That is a very bad. Nah, Milan bottled it, bro. They should have. If you have a lead like that, you can't give it up. You can't give that up.
He was up to speed with it. He knew what was coming. I think Wally Watkins knew what was coming.
I mean, it was a red card quite apart from anything if he gave it. He maybe took the fifth there, the referee. Leicester being manhandled by Dean.
What the fuck? It just started raining over here. Started pouring rain. God, New York weather is just. I don't get it, bro. Earlier today was beaming hot, now it's pouring rain. What the fuck? New York fucking weather, bro. So, what do you call it? So bipolar the weather over here, bro. One day it may be good, one day it may be shit. Freiburg making so many changes, but for nothing, because none of them have done none of them have done anything, bro. None of them have done anything. I mean, kudos to the fans though. They're still waving the flags, they're still supporting, but not good enough. Freiburg with another set piece. Ooh, they get one back? Nope. 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 It's not for them, bro. It's just not for them. It is just not for them. Just end this game. Ooh. Too easy. Too easy for Villa. It's too fucking easy. It's too bloody easy, mate. Cause you wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. Got to be starting something. Got to be starting something. How to get over. Too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle. And the pain is over. How to get over. Too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle. And the baby stuck in. Really been on the fever. And the baby streets. Take your back out right now. Someone's always trying. But my baby crying. Beat it back. Yeah, baby, try. Wanna be done something. You got to be done something. Got to be done something. Got to be done something. Gotta get over. Low to get under. Stuck in the middle. Freiburg shit. The Villa's winning. The Europa League. Freiburg is garbage. Quit football. It's bloody ended, bro. Bloody ended. Score the dagger. Make it 5, Aston Villa, bro. Show Freiburg that there's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. If you're gonna make a Europa League final, you better come out playing good. Because what is this performance? I'm surprised Lindelof started off over Onana in the midfield. Here we go again from Aston Villa. Beautiful pass into McGinn. Come on. McGinn, the Capitano, cuts back for Tielemans. Goes. Oh. He's offside. Oh, my days. I was about to bloody say. No way they did. If they would have scored that would have been so disrespectful, bro. That would have been so disrespectful if that goal counted. Wait, he missed? Wait, what? Did he miss or he's offside? Am I blind? I thought it went in. Oh, he missed. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought it went in. Oh, so he was onside. Oh, come on, Buendia. That broke my neck. I thought it went in. Nah, Buendia, bro. Buendia. You got to score that, bro. That would have been insane, bro. That would have been the ultimate embarrassment there for Freiburg right there. Freiburg wouldn't be able to recover after that. They would have had to quit playing football overall, end the club. Because you got to be starting something. 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 How to get over? To how to get under? You're stuck in the middle. The baby did like that. She said she got on right now. Someone's always trying. Hug my baby crying. Friday, did you hear my baby crying?
The release of all that pent-up tension, and there's Prince William, the Prince of Wales. He's the president and patron of the FA. It was a school friend who introduced him to Aston Villa, took him to a game, and he was able to
Back in the middle, yeah. Man, it's
these
done.
guys in a beanie hat among the fans.
I'd get over.
Why wouldn't he just
Too low to get under.
ordinary moment? He was actually born in 1982, which he was telling me is part of the fate, perhaps, behind his affection for Aston Villa.
She said she got on right now.
Real link between the national game and the royal family in England. Nothing manufactured
Ollie Watkins.
about his love for this football.
Ollie Watkins. Oh my days. Beautiful footwork.
Watkins.
Corner kick.
It's kind of nice that he
Corner kick for the Aston Villas.
has had his lows as well as its highs. He didn't choose a serial winner in English football, and that just makes these moments all the sweeter.
Yeah, and he's been there. He's been there through the highs and the lows. Regular fan. See him up in the crowd at home games, away games in the Premier League, in the Championship when they were there.
He's tall. When he shook his hand, I was looking up. I was looking up, by the way.
I've had a couple of eye-to-eye chats with him.
Corner kick for Aston Villa. Can they make it 4?
Matty Cash.
Cash whips it in. Oi, 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 oi. Ooh, but again was a good shot.
Coming to the hands of Noah.
Yeah, vegetable. Yeah, vegetable.
Knocking up the jump, racking him up.
Nitty.
That's the shot.
Yeah, vegetable.
Shots on goal now.
But I've been listening too much MJ lately. Oh, beautiful crawl, beautiful ball.
He was going to reach this.
And what the fuck is that?
He can wait
Jesus.
all night because Pau Torres is in charge. He has been for much of the night back there.
She says she got all right now.
As you say, they will not defend this trophy next season because Aston Villa have already secured a return to the Champions League. There's actually a possibility of 6 English Premier League teams again competing in that competition. It would need Villa to lose their final game at Manchester City on Sunday and for Liverpool to beat Brentford at Anfield. If that happens, Villa will slip to 5th place in the English Premier League standings and magically usher the team that finishes 6th.
And look at the players that they're bringing in now. Bringing in Jadon Sancho now. And now, who is that? Matson, however you say his name. The fullback, the Dutch fullback. I mean, again, respect to the fans, bro. Respect to the Freiburg fans. They're still cheering their team on, even though they just saw their team get smoked. But respect to them for at least cheering their team on and be like, "Yo, okay, we got smoked, but we'll still support." Yeah, vegetable. You're vegetable. Oh, I put 4-0. I'm sorry, it's 3-0.
Just over $500 million. Freiburg's less than 190 million. And they operated at a profit last year. They've got no bad debts. Very unusual for a contemporary football club.
Ow!
Never would have been supported by the whole of Germany. I don't think there's anyone with any bad blood between Freiburg and any other club in the whole of Germany. This was
Beautiful ball.
everyone's second favourite team, really.
Wave, caught him. What the fuck? When they are off for Jadon Sancho and Matson on for, I don't know who came on. For Digne. Digne.
Jackson, who was a Champions League finalist with Borussia Dortmund a couple of years ago. Jadon Sancho has played little football in the last 2 months. He's still a Manchester United player.
That's crazy.
To him at the end of the season.
Jadon Sancho's still a Manchester United player. Like the fuck? Bro, just end it off, bro. Just end it. Jadon Sancho's just like Marcus Rashford, bro, getting passed around after leaving United. Got passed around to Dortmund, to Chelsea, now to Aston Villa. Rashford went to Aston Villa, not Barcelona.
Real Madrid in the Champions League final.
It's just how it be sometimes, man.
And the strength on the Villa bench when you look at the likes of Tammy Abraham.
I took my baby to the doctor.
They do go deep.
She said she had all right now. Someone told me drunk, my baby crying. Brother,
Free kick to Freiburg.
free kick after free kick for Freiburg, man.
Birmingham is
To think that Aston Villa were the ones that fouled the most this game.
People, we've not had a million football trophies to celebrate in modern times. The other club in the city, Birmingham City, are on the up under Tom Wagner's guidance. They're actually one of the 6 major clubs in the West Midlands of England, but the only one who've actually won a major trophy this century, Birmingham City. That's about to change. They won the English League Cup in 2011. Coventry City will join Aston Villa in the Premier League next season, but Wolverhampton Wanderers are heading out. It is a region crying out for football success.
My God, bro. Villa are fouling so much. Jesus. How many free kicks have they had already? How many free kicks have
Said it before.
Freiburg had this game? So many.
This is the opportunity. Sherman on the ball now, just thinking one chance, one moment of quality. Just to throw a little spanner in the works, a little dampener on the party for Aston Villa. Maybe, just maybe, ask another question, but there's been so little of it from Freiburg since those 2 goals just before half-time.
It is Sherhan.
Oi, what a save from Emi Martinez. Yeah, offsides either way.
From Manzambi. Back of
Drifted off. Yeah, went early. That's why he got
Offsides either. The closest that Freiburg have been this whole game, and he was offside either way.
like that. Just that little moment.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
Save. He's got the ego, hasn't he? Martinez. He wants a little bit of the attention.
He's won a World Cup final. He's won 2 Copa America finals. Won an FA Cup final one of his Arsenal days. I think he's entitled to have a high opinion of himself. A lot of speculation that this might be his final game for Aston Villa, that he might move on this summer. He's 33 now. Almost joined Manchester United last summer. Again.
I mean, where Emi Martinez really go? Because I'm sure Emi Martinez has the confidence in himself to be like, yo, I want to play at a higher level. I want to play Champions League football, even though he has with Villa. But where do you really go? Like, I don't see him going to Man United. I think United are going to trust Lamens. Chelsea are going to trust Roberto Martinez. Is it Roberto Martinez? Is that his name? Okay, I think so. No, I'm sorry, not Roberto Sanchez. Liverpool have Alisson. What's it called? City have Donnarumma. I mean, in the Premier League, really, where else would he go up for? And in others, I mean, maybe in a team like a Serie A team, maybe
2,000 gallons.
maybe likes of.
2,000 gallons.
I mean, Inter have Summer. AC Milan have Maignan, so Juventus, sure, they're not even getting Champions League.
One of those Aston Villa fans.
Yeah, I really don't know where Emi Martinez can really take it up another level in his career. I think he should just stick at Villa and become a folk hero for Villa and become a legend for Villa.
Now that they've got financial strength that they've got.
Especially after winning this Europa League.
And they proved it tonight. They proved it.
See if he can help them get to another, get to an FA Cup final or something like that. Corner kick for Aston Villa. McGinn whips it in. No.
It's Matt on the far post, probably the smallest man in the penalty area.
Oh, no.
Well challenged by Sherhant. Run back by Rodgers. Sancho unable to make anything.
Hey.
Some afters between Sherhant and Konza. Freiburg not playing quietly.
So you wanna be starting something? You got to be starting something.
Making sure his body was in the way, making sure they kill another 30 seconds.
Mother effing Konza.
The arm as well to go with it.
Douglas Luiz and Mings coming on now for Aston Villa. Tielemans off. And Pau Torres off. Beautiful goal from Tielemans. Good game from Pau Torres. You wanna be starting something? You got to be starting something. You wanna be doing something.
He was actually on loan to Villa for a second spell. And he's set to return to Juventus at the end of the season.
Douglas Luiz isn't on loan, though. I thought they bought him back. Never mind then. Why did he even leave in the first place?
Luiz. Aston Villa can afford to run the clock down now.
Happy in the knowledge, aren't they? The knowledge that it's another few passes and they'll be safe. They'll be home and hosed.
Mings up towards Watkins.
Damn. 2 minutes left. Two minutes left. Bayern needs a goalkeeper, 100-year-old Neuer not cutting it anymore. I mean, yeah, they could probably take Emi Martinez, but the way that company plays, I don't know if you really want Emi Martinez. I'm pretty sure he would want someone good on the ball. Even though Neuer, you know, he's obviously not the best either, as of in his recent years. But he just signed another contract for another year for Bayern, so yeah. And I don't know if Emi Martinez would really be keen on taking a secondary role. If Neuer's staying another year, that means he's gonna continue being their main goalkeeper. It's crazy.
Last throws, respectability to get into the score sheet for Freiburg.
It'll be a big throw from Johan Manzambi. Manzambi with an opportunity to cross the ball now. Konza just helping it on its way. Back in by Gunter.
Nah, brother, nah. Just end the torture, bro. I had like 3 minutes max. How much time they gonna add? 1 minute. They're like, all right, we're not gonna play this out any longer. Just 1 minute of extra time, bro. Just 1 minute. End this shit. There's no need. Oh my god, I never started the timer? Oh shit, I'm sorry guys. I'm stupid as fuck, bro. I just changed it to 91, bro. I'm stupid, bro. I never started the timer. I'm an idiot sandwich. Whatever, it's 3-0. It's game over. It is set, done. The minute is done. Blow the whistle, ref. Just blow the bloody whistle. And there we go. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aston Villa are Europa League champions. European champions once again after over 40 years. Over 40 years. Even Emi Martinez, a World Cup champion, is emotional as well, bringing back glory to Aston Villa.
Their first major success of the 21st
Unai Emery has now become a 5-time Europa League winner.
for Aston Villa.
I mean, they're not going as crazy as you would celebrate as winning a Champions League.
44 years on from the greatest
I mean, yeah.
in history.
They're not going as crazy as like you would celebrate a Champions League, but it's still a big achievement for Aston Villa. Great for them. But yeah, man. I'm sorry, bro. Freiburg just weren't up for it, man. Nowhere near up for it. They were awful throughout this whole game. They did nothing throughout this whole game, man. The quality difference between both teams was just so evident in this final. Again, Freiburg started off well in the first 40 minutes. But then after Villa got that goal, especially that second goal, it was game, set, done, man. If they showed nothing in 40 minutes besides defending well and nothing going forward, what makes you think they're going to make a remontada in scoring 2 or 3 to come back in this game? It's just not going to happen, especially after the third goal. The third goal just sealed it off completely, man. But Aston Villa are European champions once again. Unai Emery once again showing his dominance in the Europa League. 5-time winner now, 3 times with Sevilla, 1 time with Villarreal, and now 1 time with Aston Bloody Villa. Wow. There we go. Congratulations to Aston Villa. Congratulations to Unai Emery. They're Championes once again. European Championes once again. And there we go, boys. There we go, boys. But yeah, guys, that was the stream for today. Thank you guys for joining me for this little watch-along. We'll be back. I want to try this weekend for Barca game, but I don't think it's going to happen. But next week for sure, we'll be back for the Conference League final. And now that I finally fixed my Wi-Fi issue, because the stream hasn't crashed today. Usually how it was before, my stream would crash halfway through. Thankfully, it hasn't happened this time. So I think I finally fixed the problem. So best believe some more streams will be coming through, boys. But yeah, guys, thank you for all the support as of late. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. We're like, I think, almost around 15 subscribers away, which is beautiful, 15 or 16. And again, guys, once we hit that 1K mark, 1K subscribers, I'm going to be doing a little giveaway, right? I'm trying to find a way of how to really properly do the giveaway. What I'm thinking is making a video just on talking about the 1,000 subscribers and appreciating you guys so much. And I think in the comment section, I'll probably have you guys comment something, and I'll pick a winner randomly. And I don't know. I got to figure it out. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for the support as of recent. I really appreciate you guys for all the love. And I'll be back soon for the next stream, video, whenever the case may be. World Cup is coming around the corner, so best believe we're going to be streaming some games there. And yeah, guys, much love to you all. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.